potato wedges. They're not fresh potato wedges. Well, they are fresh, but they were bought from a supermarket because you can't. That's the only thing you can't do is two things at once. So I've had to put the oven on to do it for that. So that shouldn't take too long. Let's flip the camera around. So this is the Foodie Ninja. This is the grill. So first of all, we need to heat this up. So I'll put it onto max. Well, actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the probe because I need to put it on the preset. So you press grill. Let's plug this in first. This is what we need. Hey, Melanie, good to see you. So I'm just going to plug this in because we're going to use this. This is what we're going to use. Let me take the steak out of the fridge, actually, because I've not taken it out. 1 second. So they do say you want your steak to be room temperature, so it's just been in the fridge. I put it in a bag because I didn't use it last night. So these are really huge pieces of steak we're going to cook. So I'm going to plug this in at the side. So you plug your probe in at the side. Now I'm going to do my steak. I want to do it on a 5, which is a medium, a low medium. So you press preset. We're going to go to a beef, and then we're going to go to a 5. And then all you do is you press start. Well, pull it down, and it needs to preheat the grill. So it's on max, and that's just going to preheat. It does take about 5 or 10 minutes. That's the only downside, but it will heat up that grill. So I shall try and read the comments. Well, what we're going to do actually is do a bit of a salad to go with this. As I say, the wedges are in the oven. You can hear it heating up. You hear it? So once that line goes to the end, then it's ready to put the steak in. And we'll plug that into the big piece of steak, and then it'll cook to perfection. So, hey, Captain Rehab, how are you doing? Make sure to beat the meat before you heat it. It needs to be tenderized. Yeah, I'm not going to add anything to my steak. I just want it cooked. Just a nice steak. But yeah, you are kind of right in that. Let me just empty that a second. So I'm going to take the steak out. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of oil. But yeah, what I'm going to do is just dampen the steak. So let's spin you around while this heats up. So I should have a bit of time. Just 1 second, everybody. Right, so let me just a second. Let's flip you. Actually, no. 1 second, everybody. Right. I want you to be able to see this. I've got everything in a wrong place. So you're not going to be able to see this. Don't have a lot of space. 1 minute. Flip the camera. Let's do it this way. Lift the camera up. Sorry, everybody. I've got a lot of things in different funny places. Right, so we're going to get our steak. Put it on the plate. These are the steak we're going to be cooking. Look at the size of these. They're just massive. I can't believe how big they are. So, get rid of that. Wash my hands. Right, and then we're going to dampen these steaks. So I've got some paper towel here. Are you having a treat? Holy Mother of God, says David. I know they're massive. Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely are. So dampen your meat, your steaks. These are sirloins, by the way. That's why they're so big. Right, that's one. Let's do the second one. Oh wait, I don't have any more kitchen towel. Let's just get a new one out. 1 minute. At least the grill's getting nice and hot. That's what you want. Should have done this before I came live, really. Right, so just dampen your meat. It might look like a mess in this kitchen, but it really isn't. It's just I've been sorting a lot of stuff out today. And I found like sweets that I haven't eaten, or I've got chocolates that I've not eaten. If you watched my heckle earlier, Melanie knows, we were munching on some chocolate biscuits earlier, weren't we? After I had a cup of tea. So just dampen your meat, make sure it's nice and dry. Now, I'm not going to put loads of seasonings on. I know a lot of people like to put seasonings on the meat. I'm not going to do that because I just want meat to be just meat. Although on mine, actually, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Actually, I'm going to put some flavourings on mine. So the seasoning I'm going to use is. Oh, it's ready to go on anyway. I'm going to use this Scandi inspired blend. It's the Simply Cooked that I'm going to put on mine. So I'm not going to put loads on, but I'm just going to coat this with some oil. So a bit of oil on each steak, not too much. I'm going to put a little bit of this seasoning on. Oh, 2 lots of seasoning on mine. And I'm also just going to spray the grill as well with a bit of oil. Let's come over this side so you can all see. Yeah, so I'm doing 2. They're not both for me. Yeah. So let's. Oops. Down a second. So I'm going to put a little bit. I'm just going to rub it into the meat. And then on the other one, I'm just going to put a bit of salt and pepper. I'll put a bit of salt and pepper on them both. Let me know if you season your meat beforehand, right? Or do you just put salt and pepper on at the end? Put a little bit more. So here's our steaks. Can you see this? But what I'm going to do is put this probe in because it's. Put the probe into the meat, and it wants to go into the centre. And guide it through. It wants to go right into the centre of the meat. That's fine. And then I know that the meat is then cooked to medium. So, yeah, probing the meat, yeah. So I'm going to lift this up. I've put a little bit of oil on the top, but I'm going to put a little bit of oil on the grill, just so it doesn't. You'll get that sear, but it won't then burn. So let's lift this up. Put a little bit of oil in, just like that, and on goes the meat. So this is mine. Oh yeah, see that? And I'll just show you in just a second. Pop that one on. Goodness me, this is okay. I'm gonna lift you up so you can see. On it goes, and I'm going to close the lid. There we go. Oh, it won't. It won't. It won't. 1 second. It won't close. What is going on there? Why won't that close? 1 second, everyone. That is so hot. That's never happened before. There we go. Okay, that is shut now. Just, I don't know why that happened. It just got caught on the side. I think that's got to be inside the machine and just let the wire. So I can just move it a little bit so it's fully closed. 1 second, everybody. I'm just going to move it just down a little bit. There we go. So the bit that the probe that it's going into needs to be inside the machine. You can't have it on the edge, and that was why. You didn't even see that anyway, but never mind. You almost need 2 ninjas in. I should put another one on your Christmas list. I do, definitely. You're right there. So basically what that's doing now is it's a 10, it's climbing is the temperature, and it needs to reach 53 Celsius, and it's flashing at rare. That's a current meat, how it is at the minute. So I want mine medium. So that will climb to 60. It needs to climb to 53, and then I'll take it out. Sometimes it does ask to flip. So it might ask me to flip halfway. It's usually when it gets to about 40 Celsius. So I'll try and read some questions then. What do you mean yours? Yeah, is Andy there? Yep. Highly season your steaks after drying it off. Yeah, so dry it off first, then add your seasonings. Now, Alexis Can Do sells taste buds, which is a great subscription service. If you want to order from Alexis, then get in touch with Alexis and she can sort you out with plenty of seasonings for meat. So, what's the most popular seasoning that people buy, Alexis? And post a link up so we know where to buy it. But I have put a link in my link tree for the quick slice, so it will take you directly to Alexis's shop. If you want to buy any last minute gifts, I think you've got 2 days. I think you've got 2 more days to order before Christmas, and then it's then you won't get it in time. So make sure you order them in the next 2 days. So I'm just going to check on my potatoes. They're looking really nice. Let's do a bit of salad. So I'm just going to do a little bit of salad on my plate. Now, do you want to see the ninja or do you want to see me? As I said, this was the spice that I'm using. It's a Scandi-inspired blend, and it's recommended for chicken, beef steaks, lamb steaks, fish, roast or grill for a unique twist. Toss with root vegetables, roast in the oven. If you mix with olive oil, grated cheese, and breadcrumbs, sprinkle over a pasta bake. So, yeah, so you've only got 2 days, guys. So make sure you're ordering your taste buds. Treat somebody for Christmas. Treat somebody for Christmas. You know, get them a subscription for a few months, or maybe just buy them a pack and say, right, if you like it, give it a try. Try each seasoning and then gift them a subscription for a year. Okay, so it's telling me to flip already. Are you ready to see it? You ready? There we go. Oh my goodness me! Wow! Wow! Just look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my goodness me! This is like, look at that! Wow! There you go. Told you when it got to 40. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? It's pretty quick on the steaks, but they do taste really, really nice. So I'm just going to prepare a bit of salad on my plate. 1 second, everyone. Okay, so this is the salad I'm using, just Italian style salad. I'm going to put some tomatoes on there and as well. Nice fresh salad to go with the steak. It looks amazing. Look. So I'm going to chop up some tomatoes. Another plate. Oh, thank you for the award, Melanie. Thank you all for your awards you sent. Let's go inside. I'll chop some tomatoes. We're nearly there. Is that a Ninja pizza oven? It's a Ninja Foodie. We're nearly ready, actually. It's got 2 more Celsius to go, and then it's ready. I'm going to take out my potato wedges. And then we're going to rest it for 5 minutes. That's all we do. And it turns itself off. So it's saying get food. And that is done. It tells you to rest. So you can either put it straight onto a plate if you want to, or just leave it in the grill because it's not going to cook anymore. You're probably best taking it out actually and putting it on a plate. But it needs to rest. So let's. And there's a way you can test the temperature of the other steak, by the way. So take that out and put it onto a plate. Let's grab my. Take this out. 1 second, actually. Sorry, guys. I need to take this probe out. And the way you test your other meat, just checking out what that is you hold down the manual button, and it'll tell you the temperature. And all you got to do is plug it. Oh, this is really hot. Into the biggest part of the meat. The thickest part of the meat, should I say. This is extremely hot. Now, I do have another meat probe I could use. 1 second. This is really, really hot. It's going to rest anyway. I'm pretty certain it's fine. Let's turn the oven off. I'm all over the place today. 1 second. It's just really hot. So let's plug this in. Here we go. You ready? As I say, I'm getting used to using these. Got a bit of the juice coming out. So I'm just going to check the temperature of that. Hold the manual button down. Okay, that's saying 46. So it looks like it's 46. It's climbing to 47. So don't forget, it will actually heat up anyway, so you can just leave that on a little bit longer, because that's thicker than that one actually. I should have done it on the other one, but I didn't realise that was thicker. So obviously it's climbing down now because I've taken it out. But you're going to let your steak rest for 5 minutes. Let me put it onto the plate. It looks amazing. I'm going to add some potato wedges. So it's all dependent on how you like your steak. Got some nice potato wedges here. So I'm going to put them onto the plate. And then I'll show you in just a second. So I could actually just cover that over. I actually like my steak a little bit more done, so I'm going to just shut it up. And that will just let it will then climb. So it looks amazing, by the way. Let me just put some of these potato wedges on the plate. I'll just show you in a second. Oh my goodness me, this looks good. So I've got another minute. So here's the final product. You ready? And there we go. Nice steak with potato wedges and some salad. And so you can put a little bit of tomato ketchup on there or something, or tomatoes. So I'm just going to put you back on there. 1 second. I'll be back in about a minute's time. It's massive, isn't it? Absolutely massive. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, 1 second, and then we'll taste this steak in just a minute. See how it looks. Right, let's put you back. 1 second. I'll do it this way. Sorry, everybody. Can you all see that okay? Right, let's take the steak out. Oh, that looks really, really nice. Here we go. Oh my days, look at that, guys. Right, let's put some potato wedges on there. Oh my god, they taste so good. The reason I got these wedges, I do like these wedges. They're not, I've not made these. You can get these from a supermarket, and I just put them in the oven and they cook really quickly. Right, I'm going to flip you around again. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to put you this way this time. Okay. Can you all see that? So I've got things in places that shouldn't be there. So let's have a look, open this steak. Not open this steak, just put into this steak. And let's have a little taste. Are you ready? Here we go. So that was the thickest part. Are you ready to see it? What do you think? Ooh. That is our steak, everybody. Look at that. So let me know how you like your steak. Let's have a little taste. I usually like mine cooked a little bit longer than this, but this is done in the Foodie Ninja. So let's have a taste. Cheers, everybody. Oh my god. Oh, oh my gosh, that is really nice. That is really nice. So that was on a 5. So this is a low medium. So it's a low medium. They've got medium, so it's like medium rare, I believe. I think it's medium rare. This is absolutely gorgeous. So thank you all for coming in. Oh, and it even turns itself off. Oh my gosh, this is what I like about this machine with the steak. You like yours with a red centre. So it's not overly red. As I say, what I did is I didn't realise this meat was thicker than the other one. So the other one is probably because we left this one in longer. The other one will be a little bit more cooked. Sorry, a little bit less cooked. So it'll be a bit more redder on the other one, which I'm going to go and find out now actually. So thank you for coming in. That is how to do a steak on the Foodie Ninja. So thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. I am live here through Haps, so make sure you download haps.co. You can go on our desktop and make sure you follow me on there, Aidan Leeds. And I shall see you next time. I think from next week, after the Christmas meal, Christmas period time, we're going to go back to doing some of the Simply Cooked recipes using the pan. So if you're missing out on the recipes from using the pans, we shall be doing them soon, probably after New Year. So I shall see you soon, guys. You did steaks last night as well, Alexis. Awesome. As I say, make sure you get in touch with Alexis if you want any Pampered Chef stuff. So make sure you tune in as watch Alexis later. And don't forget, Melanie's also on at 10 o'clock. So catch you then, guys. Have a really great day. I'm going to go and eat this now. So take care, everyone. Bye. Thanks for all for your thank you all for your rewards, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Well, let's show you the steak one more time. There we go. There we go. See you soon, guys. He's moving in. You can move in, Bill. See you soon.